Alright, I have been playing this game a lot. It is Tuesday, November 5th, like less than a week after the beta came out, and I'm already Diamond 3 because I've been playing so much. I think I've gotten really good with Pig, so I'm just going to record a full game and put it on YouTube in case anyone's interested in watching, you know. I'm pretty consistent. I get like 10 wins, 7 wins pretty much every game. I'm just gonna show what I do to do that in case anyone wants to learn. Let's take a look. What do we got? Not great early options. I'm gonna take ATM for the income. And then what are these? Weapon. I like taking this for yo-yo, and this I like taking for the bushel combo, which is something I do every game. I'll probably do this game. I think weapon's probably better early. But I'm gonna take the frontal just because I already have the ATM. Alright. And then early game, I like to rush XP as fast as possible. If you high roll 2 different XP options, you will get level 2 right before the first PvP encounter, and then you will get usually some kind of free item from that. And that helps you win the first PvP fight pretty consistently. And if you win the first few days, it just sets you up for victory because you're going to have more XP, more gold, than if you had lost those days. The early fights are also just way easier to win. Like, the early fights are basically stat checks, like can you outscale the enemy with like one good item, versus the late game fights are like someone freezes you, or you get like a perma poison build that counters your perma shield build, and it's just a lot harder to win consistently in the later days because people have settled into their archetypes versus one strong item. I'll try not to yap too much. I'll explain a lot of my decisions that I do. So if I take this, well, I'm going to take the crate because it's just a better version of this, but this sets me up to level up right before. I wish I hadn't because I got the dabber encounter, but yeah, I'm just going to buy something from off club. Bandages. I don't like to refresh a lot. I might. I don't think gold matters that much early. I should not have, because these are bad options, but if I had gotten a yo-yo or another small heal item, it would have been great. Alright, what do I need? Get a weapon. Get 5 spare change. Spare change is probably correct. I'm just going to take the weapon because I want to high roll a small weapon. And I did.
If that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
So that's 20 damage. Yeah. This is just the most DPS. If this guy doesn't have anything crazy like a silver cannon with a burn upgrade, then I think I just beat him. 128 every 10. Okay, this like perfectly counters that because this is 120 every 9. Crit? Okay, if it crits like 3 times in a row, then that's a problem, but otherwise... This next one is not a crit, then I win. I might win it even if it is a crit.
Bring her
there we go.
I've got another salvo with me.
Now you can learn a lot from losing.
Those items. I'll just do shield skills. I like the shield skills. I think most of them are just really, really strong. Yeah, like what this... Your medium shield items have plus 18 shield. This is stronger than like any item that you can get at this point in the game. By far. You get this with Bushel and the bird, and you basically would just win the game. I want to go to Midsworth, but I need to set my econ up. I like going the giant mosquito because if you have a build that's primarily one weapon, you can get this skill from him, and it just makes the early fights so much easier if you get it. Like, you get this with a shield Washawali bird build, and like the shield bash will go off in like 7 seconds or something like that. It's just good. The fact that I have clubs is also really good because this has like a longish cooldown and it's an extra like 60 damage on the first proc once I get the bird. Even the proboscis isn't bad because you get yo-yo with marbles like a decent amount of the time. And you combo that with the weapon skill. It's probably the worst thing I could have gotten, but it's fine. Health is really important early, but this is a guaranteed level up. What do we got? Shield item. Heal item. I'm gonna take heal item just because I can get bird and bushel. Bonsai's not bad. It's fine early because if you're winning early fights, it's just a lot of free econ. It's terrible after like day 4. Junk items. I'm just gonna get item. I just want items. What do I got? Fang, Amber. Okay, I need to run that. Slingshot. I'm just gonna run this over the Tusk Helm because this isn't doing anything. And Amber is actually a really good slow on item for 3 seconds. This guy's probably only gonna have like 2 functional items because he's gonna be like level 2. I'm assuming probably won't be level 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's nah. The grenade's a little scary. Okay, he didn't crit on any of them, so I'm fine. I might have been fine regardless, but now I'm definitely fine. Yeah, like he only has 3 items. Amber can still hit the grenade even though it's out of ammo, but basically get rid of a quarter of his board.
That was invigorating.
Chocolates.
Don't have scales? I can
Yeah, this is the shield, spiky shield item. That's what I'm talking about. Probably just run that over this for now. I like running Kukri with the spiky shield, because Kukri, I'll explain it later when I get the bird, but... Alright, not great options, that's fine. Sell medium items. Basically what I'm doing right now is just looking for bushel. I don't like I don't like upgrading spiky shield just because it doesn't really do anything, like plus 10 shield and an 8-second cooldown, so I'm just gonna skip this.
You leave it behind, someone else finds it.
Etherite.
It all works out.
Do I outscale this fast enough is the question. I think I will. I think because I have clubs and shield, it should be fine. It's also early. This is a scary fight if you don't have a ramping source of damage. Because like you have to be able to take out the entire shield before this. Like if you don't take out the shield as fast as she makes it, this is just gonna kill you. Yeah, the barbed wire also scales very slowly though. I don't know, I think Pig just has the best early mid game, honestly. And he has really good late game too. I think Vanessa has a higher cap now that the skyscraper builds are nerfed. But I don't know, Pig just has insane. Start of each fight, haste 2 items. That is really good for this. Alright. It is what it is. I'm gonna restart the game. Just because there's currently a bug where sometimes if you don't restart when you lose connection, it puts you in a new run. So apologies for that. This game is an amazing game to play, a great game to record and stream and just to chill with, but man, the closed beta launch was a little rough. Could have been a lot worse, but all of Europe basically hasn't been able to play for the whole week it's been out. But I'm in the US, so I haven't had to deal with that. This skill is basically a better version of the mosquito skill that I was trying to get earlier. So I'm very happy about that. Leftmost weapon, leftmost heal. Just gonna upgrade the clubs because this is an amazing item. I am not going to go to Dabra anymore. Deborah, whatever it is. Just because I don't need board space anymore. It's still good to push levels, but I'd rather search for something a little better. Man, I should have looked at what the other properties were. I don't think they're anything good. I'm looking for Vineyard, mainly. Heal equal to 5% of your max health, so that's what, 30? Honestly, it's not bad. Normally I would keep these in case I hit a loop, L-O-U-P-E, the tool goggles that makes small items sell for 1 more, but I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. I don't like holding on to things in my inventory, like, because the encounters that you get are partially based on what's in your stash. So if you have like a bunch of tools or whatever in your stash, you'll get more tool shops, and I don't want to see those. All these encounters are kind of mid. I'm gonna go to chocolate bars just because I don't have a ton of money, and 30 health isn't the worst. Girlfriend won't support. The rank system is strange. Maybe it's just because the game's new and like I'm one of like 5 people in the world that's grinded up this hard. But it puts you against like bronze people. Like someone posted they hit legend earlier today and he was like the number 8 person in the world, like 8th person ever to hit legend. So it seems like there's only like 20 or 30 people in like diamond and above so far. This guy's gonna be very competitive in the later days, but I'm hitting him now, which is nice. So the way the PvP fights work in this game is it's asynchronous, so he doesn't like lose because I win. I just win because I win. I do want certain junk items from this guy, but I would rather push a level up right now. I want to go to Pole because he can sell vineyards and things, but never lucky. Retiree. That is the guy that I want to fight. I'm not sure if I scale fast enough to beat him. I think he should be pretty easy on this day, but it's pretty close. Usually I'm stronger when I fight him. Like I'll already have a bushel or kukri or something. I think the shield bash item's gonna help a lot here for the early damage before the clubs start to scale. Yeah, he has a bushel, so this is 150 every time, every 4 seconds basically, and it only scales harder. Oof. Might have been a mistake to fight this guy. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Losing an encounter, a PvE encounter, is not the biggest thing in the world. It does suck to lose the bonsai gold. That's probably what I'm most upset about. But I like to fight that guy, even if I lose, just because if I do beat him, it's such a huge... you just win the run if you do. Dude, why is it always a shield? Couldn't have been an ATM upgrade. Eat it, fins. Get a weapon. Alright, Andy, what do you got? There's loot. There's the bird. Alright, now we're chilling. 5x procs. I think I am gonna do this for now. I really want Vineyard. Once I get Vineyard, I'll get rid of these two and put the shield back in. How much is this silver? Pfizer. What do we got? What you got for me? Wow. Diamond sub on day 4 is crazy. But that's the power of the bird, dude. The bird with the clubs is just insane. Like, it doesn't matter that he has diamond sub, because this scales and that doesn't. It might matter a little bit, actually. The coral. Oh, never mind. Clubs is at 960. The bird is just so good, dude. I'm gonna be very, very, very surprised if they don't have to hit the bird. I think it'll probably be changed to this has +1 multicast for each property you have. Because right now, the bird, it just enables the club build so much. It spikes so much earlier than everything else. Do I want to push levels? I already lost that PvE fight. I don't care about XP anymore. This is a nice little combo you can do. So with the yo-yo next to the bird, once I upgrade this lemonade stand to a vineyard, then the vineyard will proc on both the bird and the yo-yo. And then once I get rid of ATM for bushel, then that's the entire engine. It's just gonna like go infinite, basically. Give me a ton of shield and make the club just scale forever. +9 income. I'll go to JJ in case she has bushel. The Awashawali bird. What you got for me? Nothing. Alright, Gorgon Noble. This is a really, really, really easy fight if you have any kind of healing build. And she has one of the best skills in the game, so I would recommend you fight her pretty much every time you see her. Not this one, it's this skill. The first time you fall below half each fight, freeze all enemies for 1 second. She also has another one that's I can't remember exactly what it does, but it's similar to this. First time you do like something each fight, freeze an item for 3. Or this one's good on its own too, like if you get like a poison bird or something later in the game. Toxic blades. I don't want to upgrade this because I want to get rid of it later. I'm just going to take the gold for now. I'll hang on to this so I can min-max the CDR reduction. Interesting choice. I think I'll go to fins. The extra 20 on the bird early is really good. What you got? Ointment. Bandages. There's bushel. Alright. Now you get to see the main engine going. I'm gonna get rid of yo-yo for now. This is the main engine, honestly. This, get rid of ATM for the shield. Make sure I reorder everything. So once I get Vineyard over Lemonade Stand, every time this casts, it's going to be 6 healing procs. 6 healing procs is going to proc Bushel 6 times. And since it shields me 60 each time it heals, basically I get shield faster than the healing can keep up, and it's just permanently shielding me. And you beat every build in the game except for poison. And that's why you run shield, because if you run versus a poison build, then the shield will kill them. Since poison doesn't affect shields. J-Dog the goat. Hopefully this guy doesn't have a like dagger repeater build or anything. He's poison. Great chance to showcase the spiky shield, because he's not doing any real health damage. It's just gonna bash him in like 2 hits. If I had Vineyard over Lemonade Stand, that would have been 1 hit. And the clubs let you stay competitive with other shield builds. And honestly, the spiky shield works versus most other shield builds. If you fight like a dually that has the crane or the force field thing, I forgot the name. Basically, the dually version of this item, then this helps counter it, and this helps you like win versus the counter. I have the yo-yo still, right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Don't need ATM. I could have run it over the Lemonade Stand and run the yo-yo with it, but I don't know. I'm too lazy. I don't think it's that much better. There's Vineyard. So this is the entire engine. This is basically the endgame build. The spiky shield can be swapped out for other things like barbed wire, but I don't know. I like the shield for countering the poison bills. And this is so easy and cheap to get. Like, all of these are basically bronze or silver items. Like, Vineyard, you can only find at silver. The others are starting items, basically. Clubs is a little harder to find. But yeah, I have loop, right? So I sold that, so since I already have all my endgame items, I don't need bonsai anymore. Chocolate bars. Yeah. Get a weapon. And now, basically, for the rest of the game, I'm going to be looking for either skills or max health, just because that's the best thing to counter. Lone Shark? I can't remember if this guy is anything good. Dire Mosquito. I already have rigged, so I don't need to go there. So I'm just going to fight Lone Shark. I've seen the recall. He has some kind of skill that's like your weapons gain damage based on income. Yeah, when your weapons have bonus damage based to income. And this skill doesn't really matter at all for Pig. Really good on Vanessa. Probably one of Vanessa's best skills if you're running any kind of like dagger build. But if you're running dagger repeater, you're probably already insta-casting anyway. It's a good like hybrid support skill. ATM. Income's not bad. What do we got? Restorative bandages. That's bugged. Not doing anything. I think it has double scaling or something. I'm not going to report it because I'm not sure if that's intended or not. They did a good job of fixing most of the bugs in the first patch, because there's a bunch. Like the small dinosaur that Dooley had wasn't properly destroying items and a bunch of other things. They fixed all those basically like day 3. What am I looking for? Vineyard. I'm looking for pole so I can buy crate in case I high roll another yo-yo. Looking for bushel, looking for skills. I'll just go to Kina. There's bird. Rewards card. This is easily one of the best items in the game. Insane value. 4 gold. It's silver. So 1 gold base and bronze, but 4 gold every time you visit a merchant. That's crazy for just a regular item. I'll probably take that. It's just extra income. I should be min-maxing the loop, but I don't need gold for any reason. I usually end most of my runs with like 100 extra gold. Interesting. I'm surprised this guy's diamond core. It is day 6, but yeah, you can see this build, it just snowballs out of control. Shield bash. If the shield bash doesn't kill him, then the golf clubs will. I guess I should say the other way around. If the golf clubs don't scale to kill them, then the shield bash will. Those tools. Doing this in case I get another loop. This is also just free money. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Loop or loop or something. I think it's just loop. Loupe. If it's French, it's probably like loupe or something. I don't know. Loop. Leftmost shield item. Kind of not super lucky with the upgrades, but upgrading bushel is always good. Alright, what you got? More ATM. Not bad. Always just free income's fine. Vineyard upgrade. Shielded vineyard. Oh baby. That's one of the better ends chance you can get. When you heal, shield 78 when you use an item. Okay, I'm gonna keep it on bushel because bushel procs off of vineyard, but vineyard does not proc off of... Basically, I'll just get more procs with bushel than with vineyard, because this is gonna be 6x, and if the shield was on vineyard, it'd only be like 4 or whatever. Since this is on heal and this is on use. Chili Charles. I like going the Cosmic Rock pretty much every time, just because CDR in this game matters so much. If you get this item from Rock and you get it on your main carry item, in this case I'd probably put it either on clubs or a Washawali. Probably Washawali, just so I get the scaling engine started faster. But 12% CDR on your main weapon, that's like a silver medium item. Got the unlucky one. It's fine. This would be really, really good if I had a crit yo-yo build. But that's kind of rare to get on Pig, because you need, it's just hard to get crit on Pig, honestly. Small, non-weapon, shield skills. I'm just gonna get more shield skills. Anything that says, yeah, basically this one is what is exactly in my head. Anything that says bonus shield. Ooh. Plus 36 or I think this is slightly better. This has potential to scale more. But I think this is slightly better for current. My reasoning behind that is because plus 18 on bushel, but plus 36 on shielded. Just bigger number. Like, this gets more procs, but not double. What do we got? One time? Cannot afford. Is it worth it? I mean, I don't need money. Sure. Boom. Walter Cooler. There we go. That actually would be interesting if I had a Kukri instead of clubs. But unfortunately, I do not. I could run Walter and Yo-Yo. Just a thought. But I'd rather have the anti-poison tech. Yeah, like this is Vanessa. I need the anti-poison. She's probably going to be a poison build. If it's a dagger repeater build and she's full crit, I might die. But usually they're poison builds, because they just nerfed dagger. What is this? Double barrel? This is just nothing. Like, she has no damage whatsoever. This is why I think Pig is just a better character. Why is she running hand X? If she didn't have hand X, then she would be critting. And actually would do some damage, instead of nothing. Well, she already has... Well, she would have the lifesteal, not the crit. Like, they both have the crit. But, I don't know. Just strange. I guess she didn't have anything better. What do we got? There's the rewards card again, baby. I like Walter Cooler. He's a nice little buddy. I'll keep him. I don't want to sell him. Nothing great. Leftmost weapon. I didn't realize these were only a silver. Putting in a lot of work still. Some chocolate bars. Now, it is correct to sell Yo-Yo or Walter. I want to keep Yo-Yo for the high roll potential, and I want to keep Walter because he's Walter. Like, I should objectively just sell Walter because I'm never going to play him, but I like Walter. So I will just get one fewer chocolate bar. If I lose my next fight by 30 max health, then oh well. But it is what it is. I'll lose knowing that I still have Walter and I didn't betray him. I don't know why I picked this fight. I think day 8, day 8 has some weak fights. I don't like any of the options for Pig. Because it's either like a freeze guy that's just hard to beat, it doesn't really have good drops, or this guy that's easy to beat and doesn't have good drops. Bronze tier junk items. I'm gonna go here because this guy has the plank, and the plank is really good. And use an adjacent item burn too. You know, not terrible, but I don't need it. Not bad. Got some good options. This is one of the best items in the game if you get it early. Because early, cooldown CDR doesn't matter a whole lot because fights are usually decided by just who has the better item. If you get this day 1, 100 max health, then you are just set up to win days 2 through 5. Also really good for infinite yo-yo, because if infinite yo-yo goes off, then it resets the infinite proc chain when the 8-second cooldown elapses, because it takes the actual proc over the chain proc, and it'll just stop the infinite chain. So with knee brace, you get an extra second of infinity before you have to restart the chain again. I said I wouldn't yap too much. I've been yapping a lot. I'm just gonna breeze. Some of these items seem like they are bugged. Let's sell them. Oh wait, I don't know why I put it up there. Get this on the clubs. I already have Washi on 3.9. This is one of the best junk items in the game. You get this on marbles or something. Go infinite. Like permanently slowed. I don't know why it reordered my inventory like that. That was kind of strange. Maybe I just misdragged it and didn't realize. Vineyard upgrade is pretty huge. Especially if the shield. Okay. I have to restart my game again. Apologies. That's my knuckles cracking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like, maybe I'll stream or something, but I like just being laid back. This is like an ASMR, the Bazaar video. I don't like how pretty much every streamer is like a personality that plays the game second. I'm trying to just play the game first and explain what I'm doing and not do a whole lot of extraneous talking that isn't about the game. But I have been talking a lot about the game. I don't know. I like just having nice little side monitor content. And that's kind of what I intend this to be, just something that you watch in your free time while you're doing something else, nice and chill. Long video. Not too long. Nice skin, nice skin. I should have bought that axe if I didn't, because that would have been 2 extra free gold. I don't think I did. What is this? He also has the build. And he does have Vineyard, and he does have Money Tree. He doesn't have Bushel, so I think I just objectively beat him. What am I getting poisoned from? One of his skills? Anything to win. That's interesting. Doesn't matter. I outscale him. He doesn't have any real damage besides his clubs, which I also have. This is why I love Spiky Shield so much. You just beat the mirror, you beat any kind of poison build. Like, this item is really, really, really bad, except for in this specific build, in which case it is like the game-winning item for you. I think for the rest of the game, I'm just gonna not talk. I'll say something occasionally, but no more yapping. I took that because the others weren't great. More CDR, yeah, it's already better than any of the other options. This guy's usually pretty good, but I don't know. He doesn't have a... Despite saying max health, he's not a whole lot of synergy. I'd rather just get a shield skill upgrade. Plus 20 instantly and plus 18 instantly. Plus 20. This is probably better. I think I can beat this guy. I said I wasn't going to talk. I'm just going to talk anyway. I don't care. This guy's a freeze skill, right? Freeze an item for 9 seconds. Doesn't matter. Damn, dude. That That is the one weakness. If the Washawali gets frozen or destroyed, then the whole engine falls apart. But not a whole lot of people playing dually so far, and even fewer people actually bother playing Dianosaur just because she's not very good. Like the Mamasaur is just much better. Surprised I lost that. I got really, really unlucky with the bird being perma-frozen. It's fine. Like, the great part of this game is that if you play the early game exceptionally well, not even exceptionally, if you just play the early game well, then you don't have to make perfect decisions in the late game. Like, 2 XP and 10 gold is fine, but I'm playing Pig, so I already have a ton of gold, and XP doesn't really do anything since I already have my full build. Pushing levels to 15 is helpful because you usually get a guaranteed enchant by then, but you don't need it. That is strange. That is highlighting the bird instead of the clubs. I would take this if it actually worked correctly. This doesn't matter. It's just the shield one. Or a reroll, but this is too good to pass up. Temporary boost, small items. Just temporary boost, I guess. I'll take the heal. I think that overall counters poison better than an extra 200 max health. Rio. I'm fighting a river. Interesting. He's got... Oh, there's a really good dually build, actually. It's Companion Core, First Aiden, Monitor Lizard with some kind of poison buff. And that just goes kind of infinite. Like, you have 2 extra friends on the side or something. And that build counters... Or it's a Brick Buddy. It's Companion Core, Brick Buddy, First Aiden, and Monitor Lizard. You run all of those together. You shield really, really quickly, like just as fast as this build. Like, you outscale the golf clubs. And then the Monitor Lizard poisons you. And then I die. So that's the way to counter this build. Poison Dually. I've seen maybe 1 person in the entire beta run Poison Dually. But otherwise, this build's literally immortal. You lose to Poison Vanessa and the harder PvE encounters, basically. That's it. No skills. Yeah. What you got from me? Ooh. That's really good. What you got for me, Dabra? Upgrade your leftmost item. Boom. Yeah, like basically I got this board on like what, day 3, day 4? Yeah, I think day 4 is when I got the vineyard. And I basically haven't changed anything. I've just gotten good skills. I'm gonna destroy this octopus. This is probably one of the easiest mythical encounters. And if you roll the like 1 in 5 or whatever to get the octopus, then you get an extra 50 gold and it's just crazy. You already have guaranteed crit. Oh damn, yeah, and the healing can crit, and the shielding from Bushel can crit. Really, really good skill. What is this? That's a nice extra 2% crit. Bazaar. Get 3 small items. Sure. I mean, I should have taken XP, but I level up anyway. It's the last round of the game. It doesn't matter. There's Diamond Bushel. Interesting. Get gumballs. It doesn't matter at this point. I'm already hitting max crit. Shield gumball's nice. Max health gumball's like an extra 0.1 seconds versus a poison build. What do you have? Okay, this is the build that Crip popularized. Yo-yo crit. And basically the whole point is to Just get a bunch of multi-hit items and stack your yo-yo with Crook. I think Crip is good at the game, but this build is not it, bro. This, I don't know. I'm surprised that he hasn't discovered this build on his own. Like, this blitzes through Vanessas and things, but it's just not a very good build. I think the main reason he runs it is because you have the potential for the infinite yo-yo, and its early game is better than this build. But yeah, that was a game start to finish with Pig. That's pretty much the best demonstration game I can possibly think of, because I didn't high roll exceptionally hard. I had mostly gold items until the end of the game. I got this skill on like the last day, which I don't know. I would have won that fight with the yo-yo guy anyway. But you can force this. It's really good. It beats pretty much every build in the game except for very, very, very specific, like a dually build and like a high roll poison Vanessa build. But yeah, that's the whole game. I'm gonna open my chests and see what we get. Hopefully something good. Alright. Starter carpet, dupe number 3 or 4. That's fine. If you go 10 wins, you're guaranteed to get your entry fee back, by the way, because the chests are a minimum of 35. So 35 times 3, 105. It costs 100 to go in. But you usually get more. Hey, that's nice. I got my free entry ticket too. Rainbow Clouds. Was this a card back? Okay, that's an epic rarity. 2119. Might be rare. I think it's epic. Yeah, well, let's take a look at that card back. Just real quick. Where is it? Whatever. Don't care. This is a legendary Pig album. The Entrepreneur. That's why I had like Scottish music. I like it. It's good. I wish it changed the fight music a little bit. But anyway, that's the whole video. That's it. So, end it here.